A fantastic debut from Alex Carey helped Sussex defeat Somerset in their latest Vitality Blast game in Taunton, the visitors winning by 13 runs. Putting to bat, the Sharks saw Phil Salt strike the first ball for 4, but then hit Max Waller to Lewis Gregory to the second. Luke Wright looked to continue his form from Friday night, but having made 20 this time, he was bowled by Jerome Taylor, Sussex making a score of 34 for 2 from the power play. In at 4 for his Sussex debut was Aussie one-day keeper Carey, so impressive in the World Cup as he was again here. He and Laurie Evans helped their side up to 67 for 2 by the halfway stage of the innings, with a need now to kick on. And that Carey did by twice depositing Roelof van der Merwe over the boundary, the left-hander looking in excellent nick. Evans also went big off Craig Overton, and the 100 was reached after 12 overs, the partnership up to 73. It was ended when Tom Lammonby claimed his maiden wicket in Somerset colours. Evans held by Overton to fall for 33. But Carey eased to his 50 off 30 balls and now looked for the big finish. He went after Taylor to move into the 70s, while David Wiese took 14 runs off the last 3 balls of Overton's third over, the bowler very expensive. But having raced the total up to 166 after 18 overs, both men fell in successive deliveries. Lammonby held on to this shot from Carey, who departed for a 46 ball 78. Their next ball, Wiese on 26 picked out Babar Azam. It was 3 wickets in the space of 4 deliveries for Gregory when he bowled Delroy Rawlins to end with figures of 3 for 30. 2 more wickets fell in the last over as the visiting batsman tried to steal every possible run, and even ones which weren't possible. Both Ollie Robinson and Rashid Khan took risks that were just too risky, meaning that the Sharks had to settle for a final score of 182 for 7, probably just about par at this ground. A good start was required to chase the target down, and Somerset were given one by Tom Banton and Babar Azam, the pair trading boundaries in the 6 overs of power play, from which they took 49 runs, 136 left to get. Banton then struck the first 6 of the innings off Danny Briggs, this opening stand becoming ever more impressive. And on it went, Briggs now being deposited into the distance by Babar Azam. The score halfway through the chase up to 85 without loss, but still a further 100 to get from 10. Banton's 6th 4 took him to his 50 off 44 balls, 1 6 also included. But next ball he skied to T-Mal Mills off Robinson, the opening stand coming to an end on 96. For the second match in a row in Taunton, Babar Azam eased to a half-century, this one occupying 32 deliveries. Peter Trigo settled in before launching into this delivery from Rashid Khan, the target down to 67 for the final 5 overs. So a big over for the home team was required, and now Babar Azam supplied it. He took 17 runs off a Wiese over, 50 now needed from 4. Having made an undefeated 95 last time out, Babar Azam seems like he's forgotten how to get out. Those runs weren't enough to avoid defeat to Hampshire on Friday, so he must have been hopeful that this time his excellent form would be converted into 2 points. But then, to the surprise of almost everyone, he holed out to Salt, his innings coming to an end on 83, made from 50 balls, with 10 4s and 2 6s. He left with his team still needing 33 from 2 overs. And that proved to be just too much. Gregory was brought in up the order, but was outthought by the once again excellent Mills, whose 4 overs brought him figures of 1 for 27. 23 were left to find off the last over. James Hildreth could only find Rawlins off Reece Topley, while Trigo was run out as Somerset ended on 171 for 5 for a second successive home defeat in this competition. The margin of success for the Sharks was 13 runs, and they remain unbeaten from 4 games. They next take on Kent at Hove on Friday. Somerset, meanwhile, are next in action on the same night at home to Surrey.